I'm giving you 4 minutes to solve it. Okay,
Okay, sir.
solve it and let me know if yes or no. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, I finished.
Very good, Adil. Yes. So let me know the answer here first. Just a second. Let me write
Okay.
it down here. It's 12 and 25. Yes. Cos theta would be. Yes, Adil. Let me know the answers one by one.
Okay, sir. So tan theta is 5 by 12.
5 by 12. Very good. Correct.
Cosec theta is 13 by 5.
13 by
5.
or cosec theta. Acha, acha. Okay. Just a second. 5 by 12. Cosec is 13 by 5. Next.
Cot theta is 12 by 5.
Very good. Last is remaining, which is sec theta. No, sec
Sec
is already
theta
given.
is, yes, sir.
It's already given, which means that 5 yes, all 6 are done. Yeah, great. Very good. Very good, Adil. You have done all in
Thank you,
in
sir.
only 2 minutes. Yeah. So, Adil, this is clear now? This is
Yes, sir,
everything
it's
clear to
clear.
you? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. That's, so, Adil, let's move to the next topic. Just a second. I'm writing down the topic again. Okay. Yeah. So, let's move to the topic, which is basically trigonometric ratios specific angles, which means that we are going to find the values of trigonometric ratios at some specific angles. Okay,
Okay,
basically,
sir.
we usually like how many we have around 6 angles at which we can find out the values of trigonometric ratios very easily. Without
Okay.
solving anything, we can directly find out the value. We know the value basically. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So first of all, we will be dealing with, let me insert a table. Let me down, like just a second. Let me cut this table and make it by my own hand. So at the first, Adil, this is our sine theta. This is our cos theta. This is our tan theta. This is our, you can say cosec theta. Okay. Okay, let's write it cot theta here. Just after tan. Cot sec theta. And then it is cosec theta. So one more thing is that 0 degree, we will be finding the values. We will have, like, we have the values at 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, and 90 degree. Adil, please let me know, is this clear to you or not at this point of time? Is it anything, is there anything which is like not clear to you?
No, sir, it's clear.
It's clear? Okay. So dear, first of all, when sine is 0 degree, sine 0 degree is 0. Okay. Basically, we are specifically finding the value of an angle. Like at 0 degree, what is the value of sine? Sine 0 is what? And sine 30 is what? Right? We are basically finding out the standard values at some given angles. Okay. At this point of time in 10th standard, you will be dealing with these angles 0, 30, 45, 60, and 90. Okay.
Sir, I'm not able to hear you. So,
Is it clear? Is it clear? Maybe I think you have some internet connection, but you are clear. But Father, you are clear to me. Like your voice is clear to me. I think you have internet connection issue.
yes, sir, now.
Is it clear? Audible? Am I audible, Adil? Adil, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 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 So Adil, one next thing. So when sine is 30 degree, the value of sine theta is half, 1/2.
Okay, sir.
When the value of sine theta is 45, which means sine 45 is 1/√2.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, Adil, you are not going to derive them, but you just have to memorize them. Basically, in the NCERT or the CBSE standard, only memorization is there. No proof or no derivation is there for this whole part.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
So I
Basically,
just have to memorize the whole table.
yes, you just have to memorize the whole table. I will tell you how to memorize it. It's a very easy table. No need to worry about
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Sine 60 is √3/2 and sine 90 is 1.
Okay, sir.
Okay. I told you sine and cos can never be greater than 1.
Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, okay. Sine and cos can never be greater than 1. They can be less than 1 or equal to 1. The value of sine at any angle can be equal to or less than 1. It is
Okay, sir.
basically the values of sine and cos like varies from 0 to 1. Only 0 to 1.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Minimum value of sine, maximum value of sine.
Okay.
Now, cos is basically the value of cos 0 is 1, opposite to sine. Like basically, sine 0 is 0, but cos 0 is 1. So can you please tell me what will be cos 30 if sine 6
Root 3/2.
root 3 by 2? Very good. Can you tell me 45 sine 45 and cos 45? At this point, both are equal.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Both basically
Okay.
intersect at 45 degree. The graph of sine and cos intersect at 45 degree. Sine
Okay.
60, what cos 60, what will be the value of cos 60?
1/2.
1 by 2, very good. And what will be the value of cos 90?
0.
0, very good. So have you got this point, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Now, as you know, tan theta is nothing but the ratio of
Uh,
sine and cos.
yes,
Yes
sir.
or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 0 by 1 will be
0.
0. Very good. What will be the value of 1 by 2 upon root 3 by 2?
1/√3.
1 by root 3. Very good, Adil. Very good. Keep it up. Next thing will be 1. 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2, which is basically 1.
1.
Okay. Now, can you please tell me what will be the value of tan 60?
Root 3/1.
Root 3 by 1 basically means root 3.
Root 3.
Now, this point comes. Now, tell me what is the value of tan 90 degree?
0.
No 0. 1
1.
by 0 is what? Infinity, which is undefined.
Okay.
Okay, Adil?
Okay, sir.
Undefined. Yes or no? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, so I have a doubt.
Yes,
So
Adil,
for
please go ahead.
tan theta, if they ask what is the for 90 degree, what is it for 90 degree? We should just write 1/0.
No, you say undefined. The value of tan 90 degree is undefined.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah, very good.
Okay, sir.
So now we have cot theta. Cot is the reciprocal of tan.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is if you reciprocate 0, now 0 can be written as 1 by 0 by 1. And if you reciprocate 1 by 0 will be the reciprocal of 0 by 1. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Which means that it is tan 0, cot 0
Undefined.
is undefined. Very good.
Undefined.
Very good. Now, next thing. Reciprocal of 1 by root 3. Yes, Adil. Adil, am I audible?
Root 3.
Very good. Root
Yes, sir.
3. What is the reciprocal of 1?
1.
1. Very good. What is the reciprocal of root 3?
1/√3.
1 by root 3. Very good. And what is the reciprocal of 1 by 0?
0.
0. Very good. So now you got the point. You know that it's very easy, but just it looks like that it's very tough. But when you go ahead and clear the concepts, you will be able to memorize the table in a one go. And when you will solve the questions, now the table will be on your
Yes, sir.
fingertips, the values. It would be very easy.
Okay.
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 So,
Yes, sir.
for Adil, is there anything which is not clear to you till now?
No, sir. It's clear.
It's clear. Okay, that's great. So, Adil, can you please still tell me what is the value of, what is the reciprocal of sec
1 by cos A.
cos 0? What is the value of cos 0?
1.
And if we reciprocate it?
1.
1. Very good. What is the value of cos 30 degree?
2/√3.
2 by root 3 if we reciprocate it. Very good. Next thing.
Root 2.
Yes, very good, Adil. Very good. Root 2. Next thing.
2.
2. Very good. And if you get reciprocate the value of cos 90 degree?
Undefined.
Undefined. Very good. Is there any need to memorize the table? You just have to memorize the sine and cos.
Okay, sir.
Then, okay, Adil, one thing. If you have just memorized the sine and cos, you can find the tan theta by dividing them.
Yes, sir.
And after that, you just have to reciprocate cot sec and cosec with respect to their terms. Yes or no?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Is it clear? So is there
Yes,
any
sir.
need
It's
to
clear.
memorize the whole table? If you can
No,
find out the
sir.
value,
No, sir. We just have to learn sine and cos theta.
basically you just have the basic concept to calculate how to calculate the terms, how to calculate the value at specific angle, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now it's cosec theta. Now please tell me what is the value of sine 0,
Undefined.
which means cosec will be undefined. Very good. Next thing,
2.
2. Next,
Root 2.
root 2. Very good. Next,
2 by root 3.
2 by root 3. Very good.
1.
1. Very good. So Adil, let's look. It's where does it is it looking easy? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. It's easy.
It's easy enough. When you know
Yes,
how
sir.
to, like, basically, if you get the value of sine theta, if you suppose you remember the value of sine theta, now what you have to do? Basically,
Uh,
at sine 0, sine is 0, but cos is 1.
1.
You just have to reverse the
Reverse.
sequence of the sine theta for cos.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And if you got the cos as well, now divide both of them to get tan. Right?
Sir, to get tan, we should divide sine and cos, right? So,
Sine and
which
cos.
is the
Sine theta.
numerator and which is the denominator?
Sine is the numerator. Tan theta is sine theta upon cos theta. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So have you write it down in your notebook?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, Adil. So let's take some example here so that we can understand how to use them in questions. Yeah, one question is here. Let me take a snip of a screenshot of it. Yes, Adil, is it clear to you or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's solve this question first. Let's understand what is basically saying. Let's make a triangle. Question saying that the right angle triangle at B, which means that the 90 degree is at
B.
B. Very good. So this is A, this is B, and this is C. Angle ACB is 30, which means that which one is our theta? Adil?
Angle A.
Angle ACB. ACB is the full name of the angle, which means that at
So angle C.
angle C. Very good. 30 is given. Now, Adil, you have to find out the value of BC and AC. AB is 5.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, Adil, please tell me how to solve this question. If
Sir, so first should
any
we find
idea?
the angle A?
Is there any need to find angle A, dear? Is there any need to find angle A?
No, sir. No, sir.
Does it really requires the value of angle A?
No, sir.
No, na? So basically, what will we do? Just look. Now, Adil, please tell me what is the value of, we have to find the value of BC. Now, if we have one angle, perpendicular is given and BC is this. So can we use tan theta? Yes or no, perpendicular upon base?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So tan theta will be AB upon BC, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
AB is already given 5. BC
5
we
by
have to
BC.
find. What is the value of tan 30?
Tan 30 is 1 by root 3.
1 by root 3.
Yes, sir.
So we can like BC here and tan theta in the denominator of 5.
BC is equal to 5 by 1 by root 3.
5 by,
1 by root 3.
not 1 by, into, yes, sorry, my bad. Yes, 1 by root 3. Yes. So it will be 5 root 3. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Centimeter. Yes or no, Adil?
Yes, sir.
Now we have to find out the value of AC without using Pythagoras. How we can find out?
By using cos
We can
theta.
use, yes, we can use cos theta, we can use sin theta, any of them, because we have the value of both.
Okay, sir.
Cos theta is BC
Base by
upon
height.
AC. Base upon
Base by
hypotenuse.
hypotenuse. Hypotenuse.
Yes, BC is what?
BC is 5 by root 3. 5 root 3.
BC is 5 root 3. What is the value of AC? AC we have to find out. What is the value of cos 30?
Cos 30 is root 3 by 2.
Root 3 by 2 is equals to 5 root 3 by AC. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Can we cancel out this root 3 from this root 3?
Yes, sir.
So we get AC as 5 into 2 is equals to 10 centimeters.
10.
Yes or no? Adil, is it
Yes, sir.
clear to you or not?
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Is there anything which is not clear?
No, sir. It's clear.
Okay, okay. Let's take one example from NCERT itself. Let me take one example.
Oh.
I'm writing it down. Write it down on your notebook as well.
Okay, sir.
If sine A minus B is equals to 1 by 2 cos A plus B is equals to 1 by 2 A plus B is greater than or equal to 90 degree. A greater than B. Find A and B. Anil, do you want to give it a try or either we solve it first?
I didn't understand the question, so can you solve it?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Basically, the question is saying that here sine A minus B is equals to half. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Sin A plus cos A plus B equals to half. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Adil, can you please tell me?
So will it be sine 30?
Yes, very good. You have got the point. It will be equals to sin 30. Next term will be cos A plus
Cos
B.
60?
Cos 60. Very good. Very good. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah. Cos 60 degree. So at this point of time, basically, both the angles are in sine, associated with sine. So we can directly equate the value of angles
A.
A minus B to 30. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Adil, have you got this step?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Same here. A plus B as
60.
60 degree. This is our equation 1 and this is our equation 2. Now we have to find the value of A and B. So what we can do, we can add both the equations so that gets cancelled out.
Okay, sir. So
Adding 1 and 2, A plus B is equals to 60 degree. A minus B is equals to 30 degree. So this will get cancelled out. 2A will be there equals to
2 is
90
equal to
degree.
90.
So A
A
will
is
be
equal to
equals to
45.
45 degree. So now can you find the value of B as well? Yes. A minus B is equals to 30. So what you will do? B will be equals to A
45 minus
minus 30. Yes, very good. Which is 45
45
degree
minus 30.
minus 30
B is
equals to
equal to
15
15.
degree. Yes. So this is our answer basically. So we have B and A both. Yes or no, Adil?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very
So,
good.
so what is that 0 degree is greater than A plus B?
Yeah. So basically, this is a condition, which means that it is saying that A plus B should be greater than 0 and they should be less than or equal to 90. So Adil, please tell me, if we add A here, we have A plus B here, which is equals to 60 degree. Suppose we can have cos 90 as well if we equate them to 0, basically cos 90, sorry. If this is A plus B cos 90, which means this will be 0, right?
Yes, sir.
So they can only be equal to 90, not greater than 90. These two
Okay.
angles, because as you already know, one angle is already 90 in trigonometry. And if the other two angle will get the sum of the other two angle will get greater than 90. So are you able to did it violate the property of sum of triangle? Basically, three angles are equal to A plus B plus C equals to 180, which is basically is saying that it's greater than 180. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Are you
So
getting
it
my
doesn't
point?
form a triangle.
It
Yes, sir.
doesn't form a triangle if the angle will be greater than 90 here,
Yes, sir.
because one angle is already 90 there.
Okay, sir.
Am I clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt here?
No, sir. No, sir.
And question already said that angle A is greater than B.
Yes, sir.
Angle A greater than B. So we are saying yes, angle A is greater than B. A is 45, B is 15. So yes, angle A is greater than B. Okay.
So that is the like proof or so given.
Yeah, it was given. It was saying that if your answer is A is less than B, which means that you have done anything wrong while solving. But if your
Okay,
answer
sir.
is A greater than B, sorry, then your answer is correct.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Now it's clear.
Okay, very good. Last question on this topic, and we will start the next topic. Basically, very few questions can be formed from this topic. That's why it doesn't have many question, variety of questions. Yes. So
Okay, sir.
2 tan 30 plus 2 tan 30. Yes, Adil, can you solve it?
Yes, sir.
Now solve it and let me know the answer.
So is the answer 1?
Uh, I don't know, dear. Let's solve because I don't
Okay.
memorize the answer. Let's solve.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3.
1 by
Yes or no?
3. Yes, sir.
Okay. 1 plus tan square 30 will be, which means 1 by root 3 whole square.
Oh, I didn't notice the square.
So it will be 1 plus 1 by 3. So take LCM of 3 here. So 3 plus 1. So 2
Oh,
by root 3 divided by 4 by 3. So it will be like this because it's a double division. 3 by 4, yes or no, Adil?
yes, sir.
Okay, so 2 will cancel out 4 and root 3 will cancel out 1 square root 3 and 1 square root 3 will be left.
Okay, sir.
So the
So it's
answer will
3 by
be
root 3
3
by 2.
by root 3 by 2.
I didn't notice the square in the
Okay,
denominator.
okay, dear, no issues. Sometimes happen, but try to solve it correctly. Okay,
Okay, sir.
okay. Okay, Adil. So let's move as you know. Okay, I will send some homework questions as well to you so that you
Yes,
can
sir.
practice them.
Sir, last class you said you would send some questions, but I didn't receive anything.
Okay, Adil, maybe like I will send in this class shortly. Maybe I thought you need one more class so that you can get a variety of questions, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay. At this point of time, you have covered two topics. In two topics, you will be having enough questions to solve them, practice them.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Very
so
good.
I'm having exams in a few more weeks.
So Adil, when is your exam going? Like getting started?
So it's getting started like on 25th.
25th. So Adil, do one more thing. Share your syllabus on the official number from which you received the link of the class.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
So that they can share with me as well. Do you
Okay,
have
sir.
any idea what are the chapters which are coming to your exams?
Not sure, sir, but trigonometry is there.
Trigonometry is there. Polynomials.
Not sure that, sir. They didn't even give
Okay.
the portions here.
Oh, okay, okay. They'll do one thing after this class. If you have the syllabus PDF, share it on the official number.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so that I can get the idea what chapters do you need basically.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that's great. So Adil, let's start the next topic. Basically, this topic, Adil, is not in your CBSE school exams. But if you have to say, basically solve the last exam exercise, the topic, which is basically trigonometric identities, you will be needing this.
Okay, sir.
So that's why I'm basically covering it. I'm not going into the detail of it, just a basic concept so that you can understand why do we need it.
Okay, sir.
Basically, this topic is trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Do you know what are complementary angles?
So the angles which are uh, like per minute or something, like 45, 90.
Like the angles have the sum is equals to 90 degree. They are called complementary.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And if the angle is 180, they are called supplementary.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So basically, this topic is basically based on the complementary angles. Okay. Suppose you have sine theta. So if you have to write this sine theta in terms of cos theta, how will you write it as Adil?
Cos theta into tan theta.
Cos theta into tan theta. Yes, you are basically like taking ratios. I'm getting a point. So if you have to write them in an angle form, you will write this as cos 90 degree minus theta. This is called the complementary angle of sine.
Okay, sir.
Is it clear to you or not, Faz? Adil, sorry.
Yes, sir. It's clear.
So now tell me, if I write cos theta, how you can write in terms of sine?
Sine 90 minus theta.
Sine 90 minus theta. Very good. So basically, these are complement to each other. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Have you got my point?
Yes, sir.
So Adil, can you write sine 5 as sine 90 degree minus, no, sorry, cos 5, not sine 5. Cos, sorry. My bad again. So it should be sine, so we have to just complement them. In terms of cos, so sine, you can write sine 90 minus 85. Basically, if you basically minus 85 to it, you will get 5 now.
Yes, sir.
So what will be the value of this? Is it theta, yes or no?
Yes,
Sine
sir.
90 minus theta, which will be equals to eventually cos 85 degree. Yes or no, Adil?
Yes, sir.
Is this clear to you or not?
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Okay. Yeah. So next thing is tan theta. Tan theta is the complement of cot theta, 90 degree minus theta. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Next is sec theta. Sec theta is complement of ninety minus theta, which is sec theta. If you reverse of it, sec 90 minus theta will be equal to
Uh, Cosec theta.
cosec theta. Tan 90 minus theta equals to
Cot theta.
cos 90 minus theta equals to
Sin theta.
sin 90 minus theta equals to
Cos theta.
cos theta. Very good. So let's take some example, Adil.
Okay, sir.
Basically, in the rationalized portion, that the questions are not there. I have a hard copy of it, so that I let me take it from that. Yes, here it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, Adil. Have a look on the screen. Express cot 85 degree plus cos 75 degree in terms of So Adil, can you solve it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so and at least give it a try at least.
So cot 85 is equal to
Write it
uh,
down on a notebook and tell me the answer first.
okay, sir.
Because the oral answer may be like wrong. That's why I'm
Okay.
asking to solve you. Done, Adil?
Yes, sir.
Yes, tell me the answer.
Sir, is it tan 5 plus sine 65?
Not sine 65, it could be 25 here.
25.
7. Just let
Oh, yes, sir.
not
Yes,
7,
sir.
25, 15. 15, sine 15. You can write cot 85 as 90 degree minus 5.
Minus
Yes or
5.
no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cos can be written as cos 90 minus 15. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Cot 90 minus theta. Cos 90 minus theta. This would be tan 5 degree plus sine 15 degree.
15.
Have you got the point? Yes or no, dear? Is it clear to you or not?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay, one more example.
Okay, sir.
Yes, Adil, please solve.
Okay, sir. Sir,
Done,
is it?
sir? Done, Adil?
Yes, sir. Is it cot 25 by tan 65?
Uh, Cot 25 by tan 65. Basically, Adil, what you can do here, you have done the same, you have done the right thing, but the thing is that we have to find the value. Like suppose, Adil, if I write tan 65 as tan 90 minus 25 degree divided by cot 25 degree. Now tell me, Adil, is it tan 90 minus theta, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So can we write it as cot 25 degree upon 20 cot 25 degree?
Yes, sir.
So this will be get cancelled and we have the answer only.
So we don't have to convert the denominator.
You can either, okay, Adil, you can write either you can convert the denominator or the numerator. It's up to you basically.
Okay, so we just have to convert one.
In some questions, you have to convert 1. In some questions, you have to convert 2 as well. Basically, that depends on question by question.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So, last question of this topic, because it's not a detailed thing, but you will get the, basically, you have got the whole concept. I'm giving you one more same type of question. Tan 48 dot tan 23 dot 67. Can you please tell me the answer of this, dear? What will be the value?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So is it tan square by cot square?
Yes, Adil, what are you saying? Please repeat.
Sir, I have got two types of answer.
Yes.
So my first guessing was, is it tan square by cot square?
Tan square by
Cot
cot
square.
square. Okay. Another answer.
The another answer is cot 42 into cot 67 into cot 48 into cot 23.
Okay, Adil, let's have a look.
Okay, sir.
I told you tan and cot are reciprocal to each other. Yes or no? If the angle is same,
Yes,
they
sir.
will cancel out each other.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, here you can say tan 48 dot tan 42 is the complement to 90. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If you add 48 and 42, you will get 90. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Next thing. Can you write tan 48 as 90 degree minus 42 degree? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tan 42 will be as it is. Can you write tan 23 as 67? Tan 67 will be, say here it is as it is. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Now, what you will do, tan 90 minus theta, what will be the value?
Cot 42.
Cot 42 degree dot tan 42 degree dot tan 90 minus theta, cot
Cot
67 here,
67.
tan 67. Now, cot can be written as 1 by tan 42, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Cot 67 can be written as 1 by tan 67.
Yes, sir.
Adil, are you getting my point? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello, Faiz, how are you?
Yes, sir. Fine.
Great.
What about you, sir?
Yes, I am fine as well, Faiz. Faiz, your voice is very low. Can you
Yes, sir.
please a little bit louder? Yes, now it's clear. Very good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, Faiz, have you practiced the previous class question? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. I practiced.
Adil, is this
Yes, sir.
clear to you or not, dear?
Yes, sir.
Now the answer will be one. Faiz, do you know this question we have done in the previous class?
Yes, sir. Done.
Do you know how to solve it using complement method? Have you
Yes, sir.
practiced the question which we have covered in the class itself yesterday?
Yes, sir. I practiced that.
Very good, very good, Faiz. Adil, now please let
Yes,
me know,
sir.
dear, is this clear to you or not?
Yes, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Faiz and Adil, last question of this, and then we will start the new topic, trigonometric identities.
Yes, sir.
The question is, Adil and Faiz, both of you solve this question. You have to prove this. Prove. I'm giving you 3 minutes to solve it. It's a very basic and easy question.
So we need to prove that LHS equal to RHS.
What are you saying, Faiz? I'm not able to understand. Please repeat.
No, sir, in this we should prove that LHS equal to RHS or
Yes, you have to prove LHS equals to RHS, Faiz.
okay, sir.
Adil, have you proceed like first step? Anything?
No, sir. Like, I couldn't understand the question.
Okay, no issues. Okay. Yeah. So let me solve this for you. Guys, have you done that? It's a very easy one. Like I think I've already done with you yesterday, Faz. This question, I think
Yes,
similar
sir.
question or the same question, I think so.
Yes, sir. It's a very similar one.
Okay, one more thing is missing in that in this question. ABC are ABC are interior angles of a triangle. So Faz, Adil, Have a look. Adil, angle A, or you can say not angle A. Directly
Plus
we can
angle
write
B
A
plus angle
plus
C equal to
B
180 degree.
C is equals to 180 degree. Yes or no, Adil and Faz?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
In
What we
this,
need
we'll
here,
take,
we need B plus C on the left side.
yes, sir. So I'll take A at the right side.
We will take
B plus C
A
equal to
on the
180
right side.
minus A.
A. Adil, please let me know. Faz, is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Adil?
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Okay. So
So now we multiply 1 by
what we have to do
half.
is we have to multiply by 1 by 2 to get the denominator as 2 both at both the sides.
Yes, sir.
Adil? Adil, getting my point, yes or no?
No, sir. Like, why do we need to multiply 1 by 2?
Because we need we need 2 in denominator. So if we divide directly by 2, which means that basically we are multiplying by 1 by 2 or dividing by 2. It's
Okay,
the
sir.
same thing, na? Either we
Okay,
say
sir. Okay.
multiplying by 1 by 2 or either we say divide by 2.
Okay, sir.
Okay. That's getting my point.
Yes, sir.
So you will get B plus C divided by 2 as
2 equal to
90 degree minus A by 2. Yes or no? 182 by 2.
yes, sir.
90. Okay. So what do we need on the right side, left side? We need left. What do we need on the left side?
Sine.
Sine. So basically multiplying, taking sine on both the sides. Okay. So what will we do? Sine
Sine
BC plus 2, B plus C by 2 is equals to cos sine
sine
90
90 minus A.
minus A by 2. Yes or no, Adil Faz?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now Faz, please tell me sine 90 minus theta is what?
Cos.
Sine 90 minus theta.
Sine 90. Sine 90 is 1.
No, Faz, we are talking about complementary. Adil,
Sine 90 minus theta is cos theta.
very good. Faz, we are talking about complementary angles.
Yes, sir.
Sine B plus C will be same. Here, this is our A, so we'll get cos
90.
A by 2. So this is what we have to prove.
LH is equal to this.
Hence proved LHS equals to RHS. Faz, Adil, have you got this point? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Adil, is it clear to you? Yes or no? Please be honest.
Yes, sir. It is clear.
Do you know why did we multiply and take sine on both sides?
Yes, sir. Because sine is inversely
Because we need
proportional
the
to cos.
sine as the ratio. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Sir.
Okay. So dear, that's all for this topic. Now we are going to study the new topic, which is basically the trigonometric identities. Let me write it down. Okay, this is the last topic of this chapter, Faz and Adil. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, okay. So now, this is our first very popular identity. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. Yes or no? Have you heard about it? Both of you, have you heard about it?
Yes, sir.
Faz, Guys, your voice is not coming to me. Please repeat.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Is it clear to you or not? This is the first identity of trigonometric ratios. Okay. As in Adil.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm going to prove this first one identity. And then after that, you will be able you will get understanding how to basically prove the other identities. If you have the idea, if you understand this concept. Basically, there is no need to prove it, but sometimes students ask and think how to prove it. So basically, it's nothing but it's just a Pythagoras theorem, nothing else. Okay, so this is our triangle A, B, and C. Triangle B 90 degree. Suppose this is our theta. Okay. Now what we need sine on the LHS. Adil, Faz,
Yes,
focus.
sir.
Sine theta will be equals to what?
1 minus cos 30. 1 minus cos theta.
No. In terms of P by H, dear. In terms of triangle,
Uh, P by H.
P by H,
Perpendicular by
which means
hypotenuse.
AB by AC.
Yes, sir.
What will be the value of cos theta?
Base by hypotenuse.
BC by
BC
AC.
by AC.
Yes. So now what we need to do is we need to square the sine as well. We need to square the cos as well. First we need, okay, and add them up. Squaring sine theta and cos theta. Sine square theta AB by AC whole
The whole
square cos theta. Cos square theta will be BC
BC by AC the whole square.
by AC whole square. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Now add them up. Because the question is asking to add them up, na? LHS.
Yes, sir.
AB square AC square plus BC square AC square. Now tell me, can we take LCM AC square?
Yes, sir.
We can directly add them up because the denominator is same for both.
Yes, sir. So AB square plus BC square.
BC square. Yes. Now tell me, as per Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
This is equals to basically what? This is equals to AC. Yes or no?
AC square.
This will be equals to AC square
Yes.
upon
AC square by AC square is equal to 1.
1. So now we have proved that
Sin square theta plus cos square theta is
equals to 1. Whereas Adil, please let me know, is it clear to you or not?
Yes,
yes,
it's
sir.
clear.
It's clear.
Do you know how to solve? Like, like similarly, you can prove the other trigonometric identities which I'm gonna write. I'm not going to derive like prove every identity. Okay, because that's not
Okay,
the
sir.
part of the syllabus you have to prove and all. It's just the memorize the identity.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So second identity is sec square theta is equals to 1 plus tan square theta. Now another third identity is, these are three identities. You have cos square theta cot square theta is equals to cosec. Let me write oppositely. Cosec square theta is 1 plus cot square theta. Okay, these are three
Okay,
identities which you are going to use in this specific topic, or you can say the whole trigonometric chapter based on this topic questions.
okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. So let's write. Let's take one basic example, how to write them up. Right. Okay.
Okay, sir.
The main example is express sin cos tan in second terms of sin. Now question is, express cos a tan a and sec a in terms of sine. I'm giving you 2 minutes to understand, give it a try. Then we will solve it. At least try how to approach and solve. Use this identity. Use this identity. I'm giving you hint. Sin squared theta plus cos squared theta is equals to 1. Okay. I'm giving you 2 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Yes, fair enough. Any progress?
Yes, sir.
Yes, tell me.
So for cos A,
Yes, cos
we
A.
will do squaring for the whole equation, and it will become sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta.
What's the final answer for cos? Let me know.
Cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sine square theta,
Cos square theta is equals to 1 minus.
sine square theta.
Okay. Now what you will do? Next step.
Um, so we will take the sides of a triangle.
No. Basically, we will here is its square. We need cos. Suppose we are taking we are writing in a with cos sine square a, because a is asking na, we will be taking a as angle 1. Okay.
Okay, so
So we have cos square a. We have
cos square A is equal to 1 minus sine square A.
1 minus sine square a. Now you need cos a. What you will do basically, you will remove this square and
Remove the square of everything.
on
So
the
cos
left side
A
side
is
you will
equal
get
to
under
1
root
by
of
2
1 minus sine
sine,
square a.
sine
Basically,
A.
you are saying the whole power will be 1 by 2. That's the same way of basically the square means that same thing.
Okay, sir.
Faz, are you getting my point? Are you there in the class?
Yes, I'm there. Thank you.
Okay, that's great. Have you got this point? Are you able to understand this?
Yes, sir.
How did we convert cos in terms of sine? Yes or no,
By
Faz?
multiple. Sir,
Yes, Faz, please tell me.
we multiply in the both side.
What multiplied both sides?
So we take the sine theta on that side, right? So we got cos.
Yes, we
Yeah.
just shifted the sign on the right side, and then we have
Yes.
taken the square root because cos is square. We need cos a.
Yes, sir. So when we take that square, it would come
So
1
this is
minus.
our 1 minus sine square a. Okay. So next thing is we need tan a. How we can write tan a? We can write tan a as sine a by
Cos A
cos a.
A.
minus 1.
Sine a. What is the value of cos a here?
Uh, Root of
Under
1
root
minus sine
1
A.
minus sine a.
1
Sine
minus
square
Sine
a.
square A. Sine square A.
We need every term in sine a. So that's why it is square, which means that the question is asking that every term, either it is tan, cos, sec, it should be in terms of sine.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Okay, now tell me what is the value of sec a?
1
1
by
by
cos A.
cos a.
1
So
by
if we
cos
in
A.
1 by cos a, that would be
1
1
by root
1
of
by
1
root
minus sine
1
square A.
minus sine square.
very good. So this is our all the three terms. First term, second term, and our third term. Yes, Faz, Adil, got it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Just a second, Faz. Faz, have you given the last class assessment?
Yes, I
Yesterday I
given
told.
that.
Okay, how much did you score?
I do not follow it.
Yes, Faz?
I did not follow it.
Faz, I'm not able to understand what are you saying. Faz,
Yes, sir. Sir,
what was your score, dear?
so actually, I do not know how much I took.
Okay, you didn't know basically how much it is scored. Have you attempted all the 5 questions? Faz? Faz, you can unmute yourself for the whole class. Actually, sometimes I need response, but due to the mute of your mic, I'm not able to understand what you are saying. Adil, just a minute here. Adil, one more thing is
Okay,
that
sir.
uh, uh, install Learnivio student app in your mobile phone from the Play Store. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So basically, you will have the credential. I think you have already got the credential. If not, I'm asking them to send you. Just a second. Yeah. So basically, either you can give the test assessment. Basically, that's an assessment after every class. There is an assessment of 5 questions. Basically, the
Okay,
same
sir.
topic which we have covered. So you will
Okay.
attempt those questions to understand how much you have grasped the concept in the class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So, yeah. So you will either you can give the test on the mobile phone using Android app, or you can give the test on the web itself. Web.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So that's up to you basically. But you will receive the link with your credentials. Okay. I've
Okay, sir.
messaged the team. You will get the link, and either you can use mobile phone or laptop, whatever you are using at this point of time. So log
Okay,
in
sir.
into the account. You will see a class assessment tab on the left hand side if you are using web.
Okay, sir.
And if you are using mobile, you will see the three lines upside in the right corner. You will click on them. You will see the last option of class assessment.
Okay, sir.
Click on that option. You will the screen will display the tests which are active.
Okay, sir. So, like, is
Okay.
there a time limit for me to
Yes,
complete the test?
there's a time limit. Basically, the test will be active for half an hour.
Okay, sir.
After the class, suppose your class will be ended 10:30. So the test will be around active at 11 or 11:05.
Okay, sir.
Like according to Indian time IST. So 10:30 will be IST, and whenever the classes end, there will be a time 30 minutes. You can set gap to attempt the test window to attempt the test.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
5 questions are there. They need like basically not more than 15 minutes.
So,
Okay.
is it like multiple choice?
Yes, it's objective one directly.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, Faiz. Adil.
Okay, sir.
Faiz, are you there? Faiz, still I'm not able to hear you, dear.
So,
Faiz, am I audible to you? Okay, Adil, after this class, you will there will be a test
Okay, sir.
of the complementary angle. Just a second.
Okay, sir.
What we have so far we have covered in the class.
Sir, so this is still my trial class. So will I still have an account in the?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
you will have account. No need to worry about
Okay, sir.
it. Everyone, can you? Yes, Faz, I'm not able to hear you, Faz. I'm not able to hear you. Your voice is very not stable. As I say. Basically, your mic is unmuting and muting like in a few seconds. Like okay, so at least okay, you are unmute at this point of time, but no voice from your side, dear. Okay, so let's take another question. Maybe some Faz has some like internet issue. Question is,
Okay, sir.
it's a very basic one. I'm not jumping directly to the hard question. I'll let first take some base and then we will do the good questions as well.
Okay, sir.
Because trigonometry is a chapter which can demotivate a student in a second. So that's why I need that at least you should build up the confidence first while solving. Then we will do complex something.
Okay, sir.
Now you have to prove this term equals to 1. Whereas, dear, your voice is not there, so that's why I'm considering that you are listening to me as well. Okay, you can give me the thumb, this emoji in the meeting so that I can understand that you are clear or you are okay, fast. Done, got it. Yeah. So now what we can do is sec A 1 minus sin A sec A plus tan A. Yeah. So now tell me, firstly, what we can do. Think about the first step. What should be the first step? Like if they can be multiple steps. Suppose I'm not saying that they can't be a single step, or you can say that there are multiple approaches as well. You have to think which one should be correct as per your conscience.
Like converting everything to sine A.
Converting all the things to sine and cos. Very good, because that's the main thing we should do.
Okay.
Okay. Fast clear? Give me thumbs up in the chat. Okay. We can write cos A was sec. The second is equals into 1 minus sin A. Sec A can be written as 1 by cos. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. 1 minus 1 by
Plus
cos A.
sin A
Sine
by
A by
cos
cos
A.
A.
Okay. Very good. Now 1 minus sin A upon cos A 1 plus sin A
By
upon
cos A.
cos A. I'm directly writing it because because the denominator of both the things are
Denominators are
same,
same.
right?
Yes, sir.
Fast clear? Okay. Now cos into cos, because denominator is this term, these terms are in multiplication. Cos into cos,
Uh, cos square A.
cos square A. 1 minus sin A, 1 plus sin A. Now can you please tell me there is an identity? of I think algebraic identity, you can say.
A minus B into A plus B. A plus B
A
into A
minus
minus B.
A plus B into A minus. Basically, both are same. So what's the actual answer, or you can say that what's the final result of that expansion, or you can say the identity, dear Faz and Adil?
A square plus 2AB
No, no, no,
minus
no,
B.
no. A square minus B square. Have you got the point? A minus B into A
Yes, sir.
plus B, which is equals to A square, which is A square. A square is 1. A minus B, A plus B. 1
So it's
minus sine square A. What is the now tell me 1 minus sine square A. Is there anything which is like similar to cos A?
cos
If
square A.
this is cos square A,
Cos square A by cos square A is
cos
equals to 1.
square A, 1. LHS equals to
LHS is equal
RHS.
to RHS.
Just a second. So is this clear, Faz and Adil?
Yes, sir.
Faz? Adil, clear?
Yes, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So let's take one more, some good example. Yeah. Cot A minus cos A, cot A plus. Now proof. Now please, I'm giving you 2 minutes to think about it. Think and let me know what should be the first step.
So is it converting everything to sine A? Sine A or cos A?
Yes, Adil. Yes, Adil, please repeat what you were saying.
So like should we convert everything to sine A or cos A?
Sine and cos, very good. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Let's take LHS. LHS is cot A minus cos A. So cot A will be cos A by sine A, yes or no? Cot is the inverse of tan, which means that it will get reverse cos A by sine, because tan is sine by cos.
Yes, sir. Cos A by sine A plus cos A.
Yes or no, Adil?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now take LCM, which is sine A. Rather than using LCM, let's do one thing, because we have to take cosec. Can we take cos A common from both the terms, from denominator and numerator as well?
Yes, sir.
So 1 by sine A is left inside this and 1 is left Because if you multiply cos by sin, it will become cot, and if you multiply this, it will become minus cos. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Cos A is common in the denominator as well. 1 by
1
sin.
by sin A plus 1.
So can we cancel out this and this? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, 1 by sin A is what?
1 by sin A is cosec A
Cosec A.
minus 1 by cosec A plus 1.
That's all what we have to prove.
Yes, sir.
Clear? Yes or no? Other than Faz, I think Faz has some serious internet issue. No, nobody.
Yes, sir. It's
So
clear for me, sir.
it's clear.
Yes, sir.
Adil, the main thing about trigonometry is that is think as much as you can. There can be numerous ways to solve this. That's up to you. So when you practice now, practice helps you which one is correct, which approach is correct. Practice helps that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you just have to think. Just tell me, if I take common cos as common, you will get 1 by sin. 1 by sin is basically what? Cosec. So I can
Cosec.
directly see 1 by sin is cosec minus 1 and cosec plus 1. What we need to do is the same. What we basically we have to prove that thing now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so have you got the point?
Yes, sir.
Okay, dear. So let's take the last example of this and wrap up this class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
What should be the value of this? Let's take some object, easy one. Now, Adil, please let me know the value of this expression.
So it's just 9 sec square. 9 sec square A.
9 sec square A, sorry, minus 9 times square A.
So as usually have to convert it to cos A and sin A.
No need to convert it. It's directly a identity. You just have to look at it very focusedly.
So is the equation tan square A is equal to 1 minus sec square A, the identity.
If you take 9 as common, what you will see? Sec square A
Sec square
minus
A minus tan
10
square A.
square A. Now tell me, is this the identity, yes or no?
Yes,
If you
sir.
take 10 on the left hand side, so this
Yes,
is
sir.
9 into 1. Yes or no? Only 1 will be left now.
Yes, sir.
So 9 into 1 is 9. These are very tricky questions. Basically, they are totally based on identity. So you have to be very cautious and careful. This can
Okay,
be
sir.
one marker for your school point of view.
So like can we convert it to sin A and cos A? But if we do that, it
Yes,
will be
we can
lengthy.
convert it, but as you know, if this question can be solved in one step, so why do we need to expand and open it? Right?
Okay.
Adil, one more maths is saying that you can write basically solve in one line. So, do you like to solve in 10 lines?
No, sir.
It would be a waste of time in basically in exams. And as you know,
Okay.
every minute is very precious in exam.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, dear. So, one more example. I'm taking some basic, you can say the objective type, which can be your one markers.
Okay, sir.
Now tell me the value 1 plus tan square A, 1 plus cot square A. Now tell me the value of this, dear.
So we'll just convert the cot square A to 1 by tan square A.
No, it's a basic. Adil, we are basically at this point of time, we are dealing with identities. So if the question I'm asking at this point of time, I'm specifically telling that we are taking the like we are covering the identities portion. So all the questions will be related to identities itself if I'm at this point of time. Okay. So 1 plus tan can be written as sec square A, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Here it is now. Sec square is what? 1 plus tan square theta.
Yes, sir.
And cosec can be written as 1 plus cot square theta.
1 plus cot square theta.
So cot square theta, which means A. So sec A, how to write sec? 1 by cos square A into, how we can write cos cot square A? Cot square A can be written as 1 by
1 by
cos square A into sin square A.
sin square.
So sin will get here, come here, yes or no? Double division.
Yes, sir.
So sin square A divided by cos square A into
A.
cos square A. Then let me, what we have to do, we have to prove it. Just a second. Oh, sorry, it's my bad. Na? It's cosec square. 1 plus cot and so it would be a reverse of sine. Sorry. One by cos square A into 1 by 1 upon 1 by sin square A. Yes or no,
Sin square.
Adil? So this
Yes,
will
sir.
go here in the numerator, which will be equal to
Sin square A into cos square A
divided by cos square A.
divided by cos square.
Because here sin is in double division, so it will go in the numerator itself. This will be tan square A. Guys, this is the answer. Have you got this? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear to you or yes or no?
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Is there anything which is not clear to you at this point of time? What we have covered so far in the class?
Sir, like for exams, will they ask like solve this question with identities?
They can be asked, but that's up to your practice. Like if you identify whether that it's an identity, so you can do it in a single step. And if you don't able, if you are
Okay,
not
sir.
able to find it, because Adil, basically trigonometry is all based on practice. Unless and until you are not able to identify the, you can say the identity, so you will get stuck. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So that's the thing.
Okay, sir.
The main thing is that you are the only one. You can do practice as much as you can. I can cover up the syllabus. I can cover up all the types of variety of questions which can be asked in the school exam. But the number of questions will be upon you, because as you know, we have very limited time in the classes.
Yes,
So we have to cover the syllabus as well and to cover the variety of questions. But the thing left is number of questions which I can provide you. But the main thing, you have to solve it.
okay, sir.
Okay. As a student, the most important thing in the student life is the practice.
Okay,
If the student is practicing more and more, so that would be a cakewalk. Definitely. Covering all the syllabus and all the variety of questions, the last thing is left is the number of questions which you can attempt to clarify your concepts and sharpen your thinking, critical thinking, analytical thinking.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Faiz. Okay, Adil, sorry. So Adil, so let's end this class here. That's all for this class.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you so much, dear, for coming to the class.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, Allah Hafiz. So I will send the homework as well. Okay.
Okay, sir.
One more thing, log in I think you have got the message as well from the management here.
Okay, sir. I'll check that.
Yeah. So then download the app or either give it on the website. You will have the link of both in the
Okay,
message
sir.
itself. Just log in and in the class assessment you will get the test
So I should complete it by now, within half an hour.
within half an hour. Yes, test will be active for half an hour.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine.